presentation by myself.
একদম ইয়ে নেই শর্টে Good afternoon, our respected PCMO sir, Dr. Sadra, Dr. Devitro, Dr. Sengupta, Dr. Chakraborty, Dr. Mrs. Guru Chakraborty, and all other doctors. Today we have gathered here for three important topics. First one is publishing of my book, Swapner Dweep, through the hands of PCMO sir and other doctors. Second one is SAHITYA SAMMAN award given to me by SAMMAN. Third one is delivery of lecture on diabetic diet in a different field by myself. Now, PCMO sir, Dr. Sadra, Dr. Devitro, Dr. Sengupta, Dr. Chakraborty, Dr. Mrs. Guru Chakraborty, you are requested to come here and take my book.
Presentation करते जाओ।
इतना पटपट तो छोड़ दो। ना वैसे नहीं, आमी दिनों सारे जान कोई नहीं होता, एक तो 5 मिनट में तो सर। सर। आप मुझे। इतना कोई ना पूछो। सर बैकग्राउंड এখানে দাও হ্যাঁ এগুলো না
দাঁড়া আমি লিটারেলি চ্যালেঞ্জ তো তোমাদের ওতে যদি লিটারেলি আরো চ্যালেঞ্জ এটা হবে 7টা
এখানে দেখা এই কবিতা আপনি নেবেন এই কবিতা আমি নেব এই অশোক স্বপ্নের দ্বীপ
দারুণ নাম হয়েছে
সবাই বইটাকে এইভাবে ধরো
হ্যাঁ এইভাবে খুলে দিন স্যার আগে আপনাদের লোক তারপরে ছবিটা অল্টারনেট করে হ্যাঁ আর ভালো লাগে
হ্যাঁ ওটা বেশি ভালো লাগে ছবি আসবে
আমি এদিকে তো দুছি দেখে তো
না ওইটা তুলে না স্যার দেখাবো তো বই নেই বলে তো আমি হাতে কেটে দিতে পারছি বই থাকলে হাতে কেটে বই করে তাহলে তো বইটা নিয়ে হবে হ্যাঁ আমি পাচ্ছি না এটা কই দিকে না মাইক্রোফোনে দিক পাচ্ছি না
সামনে
তুমি এটা ওই করে দাও
নরেন্দ্র মোদি এই এটা আমি পড়ে
আমি
এই
কথা তুমি একটু ফোকাস করে দাও এই না আপনাদের একটা ভাগ্য ব্যাপার
ঠিক খুব ভালো
পিসিএম
খুব ভালো
এখানে একটা কবিতা আছে ওদের কত পিসিএম
হ্যাঁ
এটা দিয়ে সুইচ
হ্যাঁ একটা শোনা
সই করবে না এটা অরিজিনালি চলে যাবে কিন্তু ওকে দিও না ওদের সব কিনে দেবে
স্যার আপনার নামে কবিতা আছে
ও তো আগে হয়ে গেছে
হয়ে গেছে আবার পড়বো
এটাকে
আপনার কি বলে
যেখানে ছিল আমার বই
নরেন্দ্র মোদিকে নিয়ে কি লিখেছে
না না না
কি লিখে প্রজেক্ট পাঠিয়েছে ও কি লিখে ঠিক আছে আমরা রেট হচ্ছে রেটটা ঠিক আছে আমরা যদি লেবার কমিশনার যখন নেই
জিএসটি ধরে হোক না 18% জিএসটি ওরা পাবে না সরকার পাবে আপনাকে যা বলছি ওটা করুন নিজে দিয়ে করুন নাও সেকেন্ড টপিক
তো ওটা পাঠাবো
1 or 2 minutes only it is the SAHITYA SAMMAN award
কি সুন্দর
it is the book publishing which we have published Bengali poetry book published by through PCMO sir and other doctors. Second topic was SAHITYA SAMMAN Award. It was given to me for the book Darpaner Samaj, awarded by Asian Press. It was the 100 pages are with April. This is the letter inviting me to receive the award.
হ্যাঁ সেটা শুনে
ও এই জন্যই খাওয়াটা এতক্ষণে
Swami,
এইদিকে কি গো ওটা লোকটা
sir,
প্রশান্ত কুমার প্রশান্ত কিশোর
Ina,
হ্যাঁ
yes sir, publisher. Group Narayan Chokki.
এটা তো প্রশান্ত কিশোর
খাইনা মুটু দেখতে কিন্তু
ছিল কিন্তু আরে এত বড় ব্যাপারগুলো তুমি বললে না আমাদের
এই তো
আমরা যেতে পারতাম
এমন কিছু ব্যাপার হয়নি
না,
ইনভাইট
না,
করেছি
তোমার পক্ষে ব্যাপারটা বড় নয় আমাদের আমরা এখান থেকে বাস ভাড়া করে যেতাম কি বল
জেবে
যেবে আরে না ওর জন্য যেতাম না এটা কি বলছো
এটা পজিশনটা করতে
এই অমিত কোথায় যাবে
এটা হয়ে গেল
Now today's third and last point, main topic is diabetic diet with different view. Diabetic diet in a group definition of diabetes mellitus. A group of diseases that result in insulin deficiency and too much sugar in the blood, that is high blood sugar, is called diabetes mellitus. Normal blood sugar level, fasting normal blood sugar level is 70 to 110 milligram per deciliter and PP is 90 to 140 milligram per deciliter and HbA1c is 5.7 to 6%. 140 to 199 milligram per deciliter BP sugar indicate pre-diabetes and 200 milligram per deciliter or higher indicates diabetes. My today's concern is diabetic diet in a different view, so come to this point. Definition. A diabetic diet is a diet that is used by people with diabetes mellitus to minimize symptoms and dangerous complications of long-term elevation in blood sugar, that is cardiovascular, renal, retinal, neuro, etc. The most important aspect of diet for overweight and obese people with diabetes, aim is to lose body fat. This is to improve blood glucose control and to have controlled insulin release with this diet. The most important recommendation for diabetic diet should be low in sugar and refined carbohydrates, high in dietary fiber, avoid diet with high glycemic index and encourage for the diet with low glycemic index and medium glycemic index. Calorie intake for diabetics. Calorie intake for patients with type 2 diabetes should be 1500 to 1800 calorie diet per day to promote weight loss and maintenance of ideal body weight. These may vary depending on the person's age, sex, activity level, current weight and body style. Now glycemic load, it is very important thing. Definition. The glycemic load of food is a number that estimates how much the food will raise a person's blood glucose level after eating it. 1 unit of glycemic load approximates the effect of eating 1 gram of glucose. Calculation of glycemic load. Glycemic load is based on the glycemic index and is calculated by multiplying the grams of available carbohydrates in the food by the food's glycemic index and then dividing by 100. Example, watermelon has glycemic index of 72. 100 gram of serving of watermelon has 5 gram of available carbohydrates and a lot of water, making the calculation 5 into 72 by 100 is equal to 3.6. So the glycemic load is 3.6. Another example, a food with a glycemic index of 90 and 8 gram of available carbohydrates has a glycemic load of 7.2. That is 8 into 90 divided by 100 is equal to 7.2. While a food with a glycemic index of just 6 and with 120 gram of carbohydrates also has a glycemic load of 7.2. 120 into 6 divided by 100 is equal to 7.2. Range of glycemic load or one serving of a food, glycemic load greater than 20 is considered high. a glycemic load of 11 to 19 is considered medium, and a glycemic load of 10 or less is considered low. Foods that have a low glycemic load in a typical serving size almost always have a low glycemic index. Foods with an intermediate or high glycemic load in a typical serving size range from a very low to very high glycemic index. Conclusion: glycemic load appears to be a significant factor in dietary programs targeting metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, and weight loss. For diabetic, glycemic load is a highly recommended tool for managing blood sugar. Now, glycemic index, another important thing. Definition: the glycemic index is a number from 0 to 100 assigned to a food with pure glucose arbitrarily given the value of 100, which represents the relative rise in the blood glucose level 2 hours after consuming that food. Pure glucose has the highest glycemic index and is given a value of 100. Eating low glycemic index foods can help us gain tighter control over our blood sugar. Paying attention to the glycemic index of foods can be another tool to help manage diabetes along with carbohydrate counting. Following a low glycemic index diet also may help with weight loss. The glycemic index of a specific food depends primarily on the quantity and type of carbohydrate it contains, the amount of entrainment of the carbohydrate molecule in the food, the fat and protein content of the food, the amount of organic acids or their salts, whether it is cooked, and if so, how it is cooked. Glycemic index range: low glycemic index, which is 0 to 55, medium 56 to 69, and high glycemic index 70 to 100. Value of glycemic index: higher glycemic index indicates foods that will cause our blood sugar to rise higher and faster than foods with lower glycemic index. Type 1 and type 2 diabetes can benefit from consuming low glycemic index diet because they help control blood sugar and insulin levels, and they can also reduce insulin resistance. Preferred glycemic index foods for diabetes: high glycemic index foods to be avoided. Medium glycemic index foods allowed in moderate quantity. Low glycemic index foods allowed plenty. Note: foods with carbohydrates that break down quickly during digestion and release glucose rapidly into the bloodstream tend to have a high glycemic index. Foods with carbohydrates that break down more slowly, releasing glucose more gradually into the bloodstream tend to have a low glycemic index. A lower glycemic index suggests lower rates of digestion and absorption of carbohydrate foods. Preferred cereals for diabetics: these are low glycemic index cereals where glycemic index is 0 to 55. Example: barley, broken wheat, that is dalia, whole wheat bread, bajra, oats, wheat, brown rice, buckwheat. Glycemic index, low glycemic index vegetables for diabetes: these are carrot, green peas, onions, lettuce, spinach, green beans, tomatoes, cucumbers, brinjal, bottle gourd, cauliflower, capsicum, radish, lady's finger, green banana, mushroom. Keen papaya, cabbage, pointed gourd, snake gourd, ridge gourd, carrots, squash, kohlrabi, bitter. Helpful spices for diabetes: cinnamon, ginger, chili, turmeric, cloves, garlic, black pepper, cardamom. Poppy seeds, cumin seeds, coriander, fenugreek, saffron, jaifal, cabbage, basil seeds. These can help diabetics to reduce blood sugar. Helpful nuts and seeds for diabetes: these are almonds, walnuts, cashews, peanuts, pistachios, nuts due to fiber, content is more. And also glycemic index is this. Macadamia, soybean, pumpkin, ওটা এক ধরনের বাদাম জাতীয় নাট বানায়। হ্যাঁ হয় ওরকম টেস্ট pumpkin seeds. Benefits of daals or pulses for diabetes. These are shown in the right side. The mean glycemic index of the chickpea, chana dal, kidney bean, mung bean, and pea are in the low glycemic index. So these are beneficial for diabetics. Best foods for diabetics. Pears. Pears have a very low glycemic index. So they don't raise blood sugar and reduce cholesterol. They are rich in fiber and pectin, a type of fiber need slows digestion and effective for weight loss. It has very low carbohydrate content and very high in vitamin and minerals. Here is fruit of choice for the diabetes. Very. আরো অনেকের উপর করেছি স্যার, অনেক পেশেন্টদের উপরেও করেছি। Very. These are packed with antioxidants and fiber. They have very low carbohydrate content and have low glycemic index. Very important fructose is natural sugar that does not require insulin to be metabolized, so well tolerated by the diabetes. Apples, particularly green apples, contains less sugar and more fibers and have low glycemic index. So no worries for blood sugar spike after eating these fruits. They contain antioxidants and excellent source of vitamin C. Kiwi. These are rich in vitamin C, vitamin B.
অ্যাপেলের ব্যাপারটা ছিল যেগুলো হয় না আমরা এক্সচেঞ্জ মেথড ফলো করতে হবে ডায়াবেটিসে কি বলতো হ্যারিসন ডেভিডসনের ছিল ডায়াবেটিক ডায়েটে ওখানে অ্যাপেল ওয়াজ নেভার রেকমেন্ডেড ডায়াবেটিক্স মানে অতটা না মানে হাফ অ্যাপেল তো একটা ব্রেকফাস্টে খেতে বা কিছু যদি এত কম গ্লাইসেমিক ইন্ডেক্স থাকে তো পুরো খাওয়া উচিত।
অ্যাপেল এর সুবিধা আছে, অ্যাপেল সিগারেটেও দেয়া যায়, অ্যাপেল ডায়াবেটিসে দেয়া যায়।
স্যার অ্যাপেল দেখা যায়
অ্যাপেল ডেটও পাওয়া যায়, অ্যাপেল ইনসুলিনও দেওয়া যায়।
তাছাড়া বিভিন্ন টাইপের ভ্যারাইটি পাওয়া যায় আমি ভাই লোকাল মানুষ তার মধ্যে একটা আছে ফাইবার বেশি কিউই these are rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin K, magnesium, calcium, antioxidants and high fiber. High fiber prevents colorectal cancer. Kiwi has low GI index.
টেকনিক আছে ওটা খুব ফাইন করে
These are also rich in choline, lutein and zeaxanthin, which help in the prevention of renal stone. Inositol, insoluble fiber in the skin of kiwi, make one person more sensitive to insulin and thus help in controlling diabetes. Ripe papaya, it has medium glycemic index and raise blood sugar very slowly. Papaya contains flavonoids, which are natural antioxidants that may help regulate blood sugar. They contain high fiber, potassium, vitamin C, magnesium, calcium, etc., which have beneficial effects on the body. Grapes are sweet in taste and contain more fructose and minimum glucose. Fructose is sweeter than sucrose and glucose. So, diabetics can eat these fruits without any risk. Red grapes have high fiber content. Grapes strengthens memory in children.
নট জুস কোটা নট জুস ফাইবার লস হয়ে যাবে, ফাইবারটা তুমি লস করছো।
হ্যাঁ ছাড়বো না ছাড়বো না হ্যাঁ না চেখে খাবো হ্যাঁ সেটা খাওয়া যাবে
তাহলে আবার ওটা করে কেন সোজা খানা বাবা
তার থেকে চিল বিয়ার চিল কেস খাও।
চিল বিয়ার খাওয়াই ভালো সুগার ডাউন
Prevents cancer, decreases blood pressure, reduces high cholesterol and improves bone health. Oranges are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals and antioxidants. has low glycemic index, which may improve blood sugar and decrease HbA1c. Oranges have many other now cherries, abundant antioxidant anthocyanins of cherries can increase insulin production, helping regulate blood sugar levels. They are rich in fiber, which delays digestion and production of blood glucose. Cherries have many other Wood apple seed has low glycemic index and is safe for diabetic patients. They stimulate insulin and response. Statistics show that when people who are particular in diabetic, it has many nutritional value. It has good glycemic They have potassium, thiamine, vitamin A, E, etc. Peaches, apricots. These foods have low glycemic index, so they do not.
বীজটা খুব ভালো, অ্যাপ্রিকটস খুব ভালো। অ্যাপ্রিকটস খেতে দারুণ।
Diabetes versus meat. Though meat do not have. Though meats do not have a glycemic index and do not increase blood sugar, but it is very risky to eat for the diabetic because they increase the risk of high cholesterol and heart disease. Only lean meats are helpful for diabetics. Lean meats are meats with a relatively low fat content, skinless chicken and turkey, and red meat with the fat trimmed off are examples of lean meat. Diabetics can have mutton once in 15 days, chicken twice a week, and beef twice or 4 times a week.
डायबिटिक के जो
सर आज के चिकन दूध सर आज को आसने के स्टिल ऑफ से ही अच्छा खबरों को खबर
चलছে চলবে
নকুলদানা পাতা স্যার এটা সামনে মিটের ছবি টর্চার রে
Now diabetic versus chicken.
আরে ধুয়েছিল ভালো করে মাছগুলো
Yes, sir. Diabetic chicken. All cuts of chicken are high in protein and low in fat. So chicken can be great option for people with diabetes. Chicken is packed with unlimited amounts of essential nutrients, amino acids and minerals, vitamin A, B, D and iron, which play an important role against various disorders like diabetes. Diabetes versus fish. Fatty acids are a great source of omega. Fatty acids are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. Low level of vitamin D are common in people with diabetes. So, including fish in the diet is good for diabetes. Omega-3 fatty acids in fish help heart health. Fish has 0 glycemic index and do not increase blood sugar. Diabetic versus egg. Egg has glycemic index of 0, so do not increase blood sugar in diabetes. Recent research suggests that the link between eating eggs and elevated heart disease risk may not be strong as one thought. Eggs are rich in cholesterol, minerals, vitamins, protein, carotenoids, saturated fatty acids, polyunsaturated fatty acids, and monounsaturated fatty acids. Eating of egg white is safe than egg yolk. Consumption of 2 to 3 eggs per day has no effect on fasting blood glucose.
ये बोले थे তোমার খালি জি ব্লক করে
Diabetic versus soft drinks.
এটা
The risk
so
of
what possible thing is this
the risk of type 2 diabetic increase with increasing intake of soft drinks.
Hey, it's
Soda,
you.
etc. The GI of soft drinks is 60, that is medium glycemic index. Research suggests that drinking too much soda has strong link to diabetes. It is also found that sugar sweetened beverages contribute to the progression of insulin resistance and pre-diabetic stage. Drinking too much sweetened drinks means that the body stores excess energy in the form of fat. So drinking too much soda can play a part in the development of overweight and obesity, which is a risk factor for type 2 diabetes. Diabetes versus heart disease.
এটা আর্টিনের মধ্যে নয় স্যার সব ড্রিঙ্ক
দিয়েছে হেলথকে
হ্যাঁ দারুণ
Hard drinks, that is alcoholic drinks, are significant source of calories. Alcohol consumption by diabetics can worsen blood sugar because it produces insulin resistance. It is to be noted that in contrast to chronic alcohol consumption in the fed state, which raises blood sugar levels, resulting in hyperglycemia, whereas alcohol consumption in the fasting state can induce a profound reduction in the blood glucose level, that is hypoglycemia. This effect is true for both type 1 and diabetes and type 2 diabetes, as well as in non-diabetes. Hypoglycemia can have serious life-threatening consequences because adequate blood sugar levels are needed to ensure brain functioning. A dreaded complication of chronic alcohol consumption by diabetics is ketoacidosis due to complete or near complete lack of insulin and excess glucagon. Diabetic versus hot drinks. Coffee. It has many chemicals like caffeine and
মিষ্টি এরকম হয় না স্যার গ্রিন অ্যাপেল জুস হয়েছে
coffee. It has many chemicals like caffeine and polyphenols. Polyphenols are molecules with antioxidant properties, so it is believed to help prevent a wide range of diseases, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cancer.
কিন্তু উইদাউট সুগার উইদাউট মিল্ক
3 to 4 cups of coffee per day would help type 2 diabetes to reduce blood sugar. Black coffee is more
আর কিছু খাবেই না
Now tea. Certain teas contain powerful compounds that may benefit people with diabetes. Research suggests that green tea, turmeric tea, hibiscus tea, cinnamon tea, lemon balm tea, and black tea may offer anti-diabetic effects. Making food choices for people with diabetes versus milk. Commercial milk. The milk, the carbohydrate in milk is lactose, which breaks down and becomes sugar in the bloodstream. So drinking too much milk may cause a spike in the blood sugar. Commercial food. Only diabetes plus marked commercial foods are safe for diabetics because they contain negligible sugar in composition, which cannot be increased. We cannot increase blood sugar in diabetic. For example, ensure diabetes plus, early diabetes plus.
তাহলে হবিসটা করতে কম্পিটিটিভ অ্যান্সার না দেখতে পাচ্ছেন না
Sweetening agents versus diabetes. Sweetening agents like saccharin, alitame, and aspartame are the sweetening agents used in the preparation of sweets, tea, etc. for the diabetes patient. It is 200 to 700 times sweeter than sucrose, does not raise blood sugar levels, non-nutritive, and has no calories. It belongs to sulfonamide group and may produce side effects like headache, breathing difficulties, diarrhea, and skin problems. Long-term consumption of these agents increase the risk of obesity and diabetes, as well as liver and renal impairment. There is also increased risk of brain carcinogenesis. Therefore, these sweetening agents are unsafe for diabetics. Unlike glucose and sucrose, saccharin cannot be.
Saccharin to blood cancer is aspartame की सब carcinogenesis होनी है चाहे
এখন তো এটাই
stevia leaves কি বলে ওটা
তারা
হিমালয়
তারা চিন্তা করতে পারে
একেবারে একটা ড্রিঙ্ক আছে তো আপনি বলেছেন
আছে তো। Long-term consumption of these increases of obesity and diabetes, as well as liver and renal impairment. There is also
উনি নাকি মাথা ছাড়া আপনি পনির দিয়েছে অনেক ভালো দিয়েছে এরপরে ফিশ এরপরে চিকেন
long-term complication of these agents increase the risk of obesity and diabetes, as well as liver and renal impairment. There is also increased risk of brain carcinogenesis. Therefore, these sweetening agents are unsafe for diabetics. Unlike glucose and sucrose, saccharin cannot be metabolized by the body. That is, it is a stable compound. For controlled fasting blood sugar, the diabetics should have dinner like this: 25% protein, 25% grains and starchy food, 50% non-starchy vegetables. American Diabetes Association recommends limiting intake to around 10 to 15% of daily calorie intake for with diabetes. Protein comes from both plant and animal sources, and it is best to choose proteins that is low in saturated fat. Daily fat intake should be about 20 to 35 of total calories per day. 45 to 50% non-starchy carbohydrates are recommended. List of preferred proteins for diabetics. This is the list of American Diabetes Association. Example: chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, seafood, beans, cheese, nuts, seeds, soybean, cornflour, that is tofu. List of preferred grains for diabetes. These are brown rice, bulgur, oats, buckwheat, arrow.
লোকের নাম আছে বাকপিট এটা বেসিক্যালি বোধহয় রাগি টাগি টাইপের কিছু কুইনোয়াটা বিশাল দাম সুপার ফুড কুইনোয়া
One type of grain. Arrow, quinoa, wheat berries, barley. Wheat barley. Yeah. List of preferred non-starchy food for diabetics. These are unprocessed meat, fish, eggs, dairy products, yogurt, cheese, butter, etc.
আনপঞ্চায়েত কারা হবে
না না না
No.
আনপ্রসেস
মানে যেটা এই নয় মানে প্যাকেট নয় এটা আমাদের দোকানে
হ্যাঁ
না আমরা যদি থেকে যাবে মল থেকে যাবে মল থেকে
মোড়ের প্যাকেট
এটা ভালো হবে নিয়ে যাবো এই দেখুন
Oils, avocado, avocado. List of preferred non-starchy vegetables for diabetics. Amaranth or Chinese tea, artichoke or artichoke heart. As per beans and sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, carrot, mushroom, onion, tomato, garlic, long-eared pea.
Celery, parsley.
Recommended composition of diet for diabetes. Dietary constituent percentage of energy intake. From carbohydrate 45 to 60%, sucrose up to 10%, fat total fat less than 35%, ANC polyunsaturated fat less than 10%, NP polyunsaturated fat 140 gram of oily fish once or twice cooking, monounsaturated fats 10 to 20%, saturated fat less than 10%, protein 10 to 15%. Soup exceeds 1 gram per kg body weight. Fruits and vegetables, it should be 5% of daily diet, daily calories. Indeed, diabetics can consume plenty of food with low GI, low glycemic index, and low glycemic load. And they should avoid food of high glycemic index and high glycemic load. Before eating any food, if they know and consider the glycemic index value of each food, they will be benefited by not increasing their blood sugar.
Glycemic index of Indian foods, International Institute of Nutrition, Hyderabad, compile list. এগুলোতে খুব ভালো বোঝা যায়, যেমন এই পোহা, তারপর উপমা, এগুলো হাই গ্লাইসেমিক ইন্ডেক্স। আসলে গুগল করলে তুমি যে গ্লাইসেমিক ইন্ডেক্সটা পাবে, it may not be that. So it's better to go to the NIN website, National Institute of Nutrition, and see that. Process
now
what is more important is reading the fine print.
Fiber content is
Not only that, the fine print. Many juices are available which says no added sugar and all these things, no this thing. But when you read the fine print, you find it is the same thing as the other one which has no such. So it's always better to see. I mean, দেখলাম orange juice active যেটা, they say that no added sugar to it, or এমনি তোমার regular orange juice হয়তো 2-4 ওই calorie difference. So what is more important, I think, for everyone is to be educated about the nutritional facts that has been made mandatory in every labeling. So that is important.
এটা জি ছিল স্যার, এবারে at the last, thank you
সামনে মনে হচ্ছিল বোতল উঠেছিল।
and thank you all.
ছবি দিও না দিও কেস কে যাবে আগে কেস কে রয়েছে আরো পাবে